Hi everyone, this is Amy McGreevy, Executive Director of Accelerate Success. This presentation is meant to get you up to speed on the strategic action priorities that we worked on in December at the joint meeting with the Accelerate Success operations and leadership teams. I will go over the goals and talk more about the priorities for the next 6 months, year 2, and year 3. Over the past several months, a great deal of work has been done in both the operations and leadership team to establish priority goals for partnership health. These 5 internal goals represent what needs to happen in order for us to consider the Accelerate Success partnership as healthy and on track to accomplish the greater community-wide outcomes in the framework. The 5 goal areas include partnership development, continuous improvement, network development, resource alignment and development, and collective advocacy. At this point, we have discussed the specific action that needs to happen in order to establish a healthy partnership, and in our joint meeting, we dove into these actions to identify priorities. Now let's talk about what has risen to the top and how we will take action in the coming months. The first place to start is with what will be our short-term focus for partnership health. Our current calendar will run alongside the fiscal calendar that is used by United Way. So I've outlined the actions that will take priority over the next 6 months, year 2, which is July 2015 through June 2016, and year 3, which is July 2016 through June 2017. Over those timeframes, we will continue to evaluate the partnership health and make corrections as needed to our action steps. So what will we focus on in the next few months? The next 6 months are all about partnerships. Since the beginning, a greater goal of the collective impact cradle-to-career partnership has been to accomplish community engagement through a call to action to community agencies, cross-sector stakeholders, and individual community members. Our hope is that eventually Accelerate Success becomes a movement that the entire Spokane County community can rally around, and where each individual sees themselves in and is responsible for its success. Before we can get to a point where individuals are engaged in that movement, we need to establish a foundation through development of partners and their positioning within the scope of work. In order to do this, and using the feedback of the operations and leadership teams, I will propose a timeline of actions to develop an even stronger network, starting with our currently active and committed partners. Over the next 3 months, based upon the recommendations of the Accelerate teams, 3 major priorities rose to the top. Like I mentioned, developing partnerships that are strong, clear, and provide tangible ways to plug in is a major priority of the next few months. Additionally, continuing to develop the networks that have been initiated in the past 12 months and support the work that they are doing is critical to the overall health and success of the partnership. In order to accomplish this critical goal, we will attempt to align goals and resources and strengthen the value exchange of the network of partners. Our goal of partnership development is to establish a representative group of members who construct and operate a clear and consistent message about the vision and mission of Accelerate Success. In order for us to do this, partners must understand their relationship with the greater network, and we want to provide the tools necessary to talk about Accelerate Success. In the next 6 months, 2 processes will begin to occur to develop more formal partnership agreements that establish the individual value exchange current active partners and the development of communications and marketing plan that includes key messages for different audiences. The development of a more formal partnership agreement will begin with the assessment of our current active partnership through Accelerate Success. Through a social network analysis, we will be able to see the current network of partners, how strong partners feel within Accelerate Success, and in relationship with one another. We will also be able to evaluate the representation across the cradle-to-career continuum and across sector to determine what areas we need to strengthen through the development of new partnerships. In addition, the social network analysis will be a baseline for individual conversations with partners about their alignment of goals within the community framework and the exchange of resources what Accelerate Success provides to partners, and how they will support the partnership. These individual conversations will result in a community partner profile that Accelerate Success can utilize through web, print, and social media to highlight the work of partners as they support the community framework and accomplishment of goals. Likewise, partners will be provided with the communication tools and key messages they need to demonstrate their involvement with Accelerate Success. The next priority action involves a review of the Accelerate Success framework. As the networks have progressed and new partners have entered into the work, a need has emerged to find opportunities for clarifying of the contributing indicators. Always looking through the lens of education, what other issues have a great impact on education? Likewise, how can other sectors of our community address these issues in their work and align with the greater Accelerate Success vision of a community where every child is cared for, confident, and competent from cradle to career? The Strive Together theory of action encourages partnerships to take an ongoing review approach to the community framework and the indicators to improve accuracy and validity. Identifying the indicators specific to eliminating the opportunity gap, improving income and economic, as well as health and conditions in the community, will allow partners who are not positioned in the education field to look at their work more closely through the lens of education. Additionally, the addition of cross-sector contributing indicators will provide the networks with the opportunity to focus work in ways that will make the greatest impact across issues impacting student success. The proposal to review the framework is not intended to change the content of what is currently within the framework, but to further refine it. Over the course of the next few months, the Networks and Operations team will take a deep dive into the possible contributing indicators through brainstorming sessions with the current active networks and in the operations team. Additional advisory meetings will be held with community stakeholders who are not currently active in the partnership, but could provide quality recommendations for what impacts education within their sectors. The leadership team will likewise be asked to engage in brainstorming of possible indicators for further investigation by the operations team. The goal of these brainstorming sessions will be to collect an exhaustive list of potential contributing indicators from the community and to potentially engage new partners across sectors who might be interested in building a relationship with Accelerate Success. The operations team will then examine data around the contributing indicators in order to make a final recommendation to the leadership team regarding the indicators that make the greatest impact on the community-wide goals. The third priority action for the next 6 months will be the alignment and development of resources. So, to begin to accomplish the resource goal, to ensure that Accelerate Success is supported by the partners and that there are enough resources to accomplish the framework goals. Steps involved in resource alignment will include the development and presentation of a 3-year projected budget and resource development plan to the leadership team based on the needs of the partnership backbone and network activities. In addition to the budgets and development plan, there will be a need to establish the role of partners in the overall support of the ongoing function of the Accelerate Success Partnership. In order to do this, a menu of examples and ideas for how partners can support the partnership, both financially and/or through the provision of resources, will be created and used in the conversations with partners as we create the community partner profiles. While it is not proposed that we have a pay-to-play type engagement in the partnership, we will propose that all partners define their resource support and alignment with the partnership in a more concrete way. The development of levels of resource and financial alignment may be proposed along with acknowledgement structures according to the engagement of resources. Additionally, with the breadth and depth of work that is happening at the network level and across partners, new positions will be necessary to support the ongoing facilitation of Accelerate Success. We will begin by identifying needs, investigating resources, and proposing new roles along with the projected budgets. The next 6 months have a great emphasis on partnerships, resources, and network development. And as we continue to work forward, correcting our course as we go, the other goal areas will also have action that will come into focus. In year 2, we will begin to look at the position of Accelerate Success as a leader of continuous and quality improvement, And in year 3, we will focus more intently upon the role of the Accelerate Success partnership in collective advocacy. As you can see, we have a lot to do. Over the next few months, we will be working together to take Accelerate Success to the next level and make sure that the momentum of the partnership keeps going by building towards a strong, healthy infrastructure and supporting the work of the individual networks. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at amym@unitedwayspokane.org. Thank you for your continued support and dedication to Accelerate Success.